This is Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review, and I'm taking a look at MLB overnight lines for the games on Friday, July the 1st. That's right, July has arrived. It's Canada Day, a holiday here where I live on July 1st, so I'm looking forward to taking in the festivities, attending a CFL football game, BC and Hamilton. I'll be there at that game watching it, so excited to enjoy a great holiday. But before I do that, we have business to take care of. Baseball business. Let's take a look at some of these games on Friday, July 1st. Let's start by looking at the Texas Rangers and the Minnesota Twins. We've talked about the Minnesota Twins overstreak, which has been just an incredible run over their last 20-plus games or so, many times. And this is another game, even at a total of 9.5 here, we should see some runs between these two teams, the Rangers and Twins. Both of these teams playing this week without a day off prior to the start of this series, and both bullpens have been really used heavily. Texas's bullpen and Minnesota's bullpen in their last series, both seeing a lot of work. So we could be seeing two tired, run down, and as a result, ineffective bullpens for these two teams, which should open the door for runs late. And we also have a chance to have runs early in this game as well, because I don't trust either starter. Martin Perez, all season long, has been less effective for Texas on the road, a 4.68 ERA, allowing 12 runs on 25 hits in his last 19.1 innings away from home. Perez struggled through 6 innings against the Twins last season when he faced them, allowing 4 runs on 6 hits. And the Minnesota lineup really been hitting well of late, scored 17 runs in their last 3 games, starting to have a better approach, better production at the plate. I think they can have some success here against Perez and a shaky, tired Texas bullpen behind him. But on the flip side, here we go with Ervin Santana. Now, Santana, to his credit, is actually off back-to-back decent outings against the Yankees, but the Yankees, I mean, they're not hitting very well at all lately, especially all season long. It's been tough going at the plate for the Yankees. They've not been a very potent offense in large stretches. And now Santana, you got to face a very strong Texas lineup, which has crushed the baseball. 52 runs in their last 8 games prior to Thursday. Just absolutely on fire at the plate. Santana has an ERA over 5 here at Target Field. He's really had trouble pitching here in Minnesota. He was rocked by Texas when he faced them last year, allowing 5 runs on 8 hits in 6 innings. So I think we have the ingredients for high-scoring baseball here between Texas and Minnesota. On Friday, July 1st, we'll look over the total of 9.5 in that game. Baltimore taking on Seattle on Friday. Kevin Gausman, to me, has always had lots of talent, lots of ability, and I'm starting to see an uptick from Kevin Gausman recently for the Baltimore Orioles. I know he's had some rough outings as well this season. He's faced a litany, though, of very good offensive teams, Boston, Texas, Houston, as of late. So he's really had to deal with some pretty tough lineups, and Gausman had a tremendous outing last time he took to the mound against Tampa Bay. He shut out the Rays in 7.2 strong innings. He's issued just 1 walk and 12 strikeouts in his last 2 starts. He's getting a lot of swings and misses, and he looks like he's in a little bit of a buy sign right now with Kevin Gausman, a little bit of an uptick, and it is worth noting he's faced Seattle twice in his career, and in those 2 starts he's allowed just 4 runs in 13.2 innings combined. So I think Kevin Gausman has the chance to have a good start here for Baltimore. Now, Seattle will start Wade LeBlanc. Wade LeBlanc is really a journeyman lefty pitcher. He's been everywhere. He's been with San Diego within their organization. He's been sent down to the minors. He's been down there for quite some time. Now he's getting a chance with Seattle in this rotation. And to his credit, he did shut out St. Louis in his first start with the Mariners in 6 innings. But the problem is, you look at his peripheral numbers, his advanced stats, he's not getting many swings and misses. I mean, his swinging strike rate was a very low 6.9% in that first start against St. Louis. It's just one of those situations where long term, you're not going to be able to sustain getting shutouts on a routine basis if you're only inducing swings and misses 6.9% of the time. I mean, that's just not sustainable. So to me, LeBlanc still not missing very many bats, and if you're not missing many bats, how are you going to get through this Baltimore lineup the way they're killing the baseball right now? Everyone in this lineup, Adam Jones, Jonathan Scope, Chris Davis, Manny Machado. The list never ends. Everybody hitting well on this team. Matt Wieters, you go on down the list, just everybody in good form offensively right now. For Mark Trumbo's been hitting home runs. Everybody for Baltimore striking and hitting well at the plate right now. You look at Baltimore, last 7 games, they're 7-0 in their last 7 games. 7, 6, 5, 8, 12, 11, and 12. are the runs they scored in those last 7 games. They're just absolutely tearing the cover off the baseball, playing great, and and the pitching's at least been good enough while they let the bats take care of the rest. So, at this price, we're Baltimore close to even money against Seattle. I think they have the better lineup. They're in a little bit better form than Seattle right now. I think Kevin Gossman has an edge over Wade LeBlanc, so I got no problem endorsing the Orioles here. Red hot Baltimore at about a -103, -105, near even money price here to get the win at Seattle on Friday night. A few other games on the Friday slate. Milwaukee and St. Louis. I don't trust Matt Garza. Matt Garza's been walking a tightrope, walking a fine line for Milwaukee. Reminds me of that old song by that Canadian group, Walking a Fine Line. Feels like I'm walking a fine line. That's what Matt Garza's walking right now for Milwaukee since he's rejoined this rotation. I mean, 8 hits in 4 innings against San Fran, but only gave up 1 run, dodged out of trouble and multiple innings with guys on base there. The shutout against the Dodgers, a little bit better there, but last time out against the Nationals, 4 runs on 7 hits in 6 innings, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, not missing many bats as well. St. Louis has seen him often enough that they shouldn't be fooled by what Matt Garza delivers. And Jaime Garcia, to me, has some issues as well. He's been hit really hard in recent starts. 3 of his last 4 outings, he's given up 4 or more runs against Seattle, Houston, and Cincinnati. And Milwaukee, a lineup that has definitely seen Jaime Garcia enough as well based on the fact they're division rivals. So might see an over in that game at 8.5 between the Brewers and Cardinals on Friday night. Great game in the afternoon. It's an early start on Friday because of the Canada Day holiday. That's why it's an afternoon game in Toronto. Cleveland, Josh Tomlin, Toronto, Marcus Stroman, 2 of the playoff contenders for sure in the American League. Cleveland's just been on fire. What a tremendous run the Indians have gone on. It's been ultra impressive to see what they've done. And ultra impressive to see what Josh Tomlin's done. Now, Tomlin's hit a little bit more of a speed bump in recent games, but certainly not the team he's playing on. I mean, this Cleveland run is absolutely epic right now. A double-digit win streak for the Indians entering this Toronto series, and I'm not ready to go against them here. I mean, Josh Tomlin, Cleveland is 12-2 with him on the mound this season, including 6-1 on the road. They just keep winning with Tomlin on the mound. Now, Tomlin hasn't pitched quite as good in the last couple of starts, but they're still finding ways to win with Tomlin on the mound, and he's pitching deep. 6.1, 6.1, 7, and 8 innings pitched in his last 5 starts, saving that bullpen, keeping them fresh late in the game. Marcus Stroman, on the other hand, he still seems to be having some troubles. I mean, he's having trouble. The ball is staying up. He's not keeping the ball down, and as a result, he's getting hit hard a little bit. He was a little bit better in his last start against the White Sox, but still not great. The pitch count got up there. He only lasted 5 innings, gave up 4 runs on 7 hits. It's Cleveland or nothing for me, and with the way their win streak has been going right now, especially seeing them a slight dog in this game. All they've been doing is winning with Tomlin on the mound. If I had to play that one, I'd look to the Cleveland side. That team just keeps on winning. And when a team's on the kind of winning streak that the Cleveland Indians are right now, I don't go against the streak until it ends. I either bet on the team or I leave it alone. When we're looking at teams like Cleveland on this kind of very strong winning streak. Should be a look toward Boston run line -1.5 as well on Friday night. Stephen Wright against Jolys Chassin for the LA Angels. Jolys Chassin, to me, for the LA Angels is a very mediocre pitcher. He's been hit hard in his last 2 or 3 starts. Stephen Wright should have the edge there, so maybe Boston team total over and the run line is worth a shot in that particular game. And really, that's about it that stuck out to me in terms of the Friday slate. So that will wrap things up for my look at MLB overnight lines for the games taking place on Friday, July the 1st. I'm sports handicapper Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review. As always, make sure you're visiting sportsbookreview.com on a daily basis for the latest and quality sports betting information, live odds, daily articles and videos every single day to keep you well informed as a sports bettor. Enjoy the games and good luck. And until next time, have a great holiday weekend. Not only a Canada Day weekend, but it's also going to be a Independence Day July 4th weekend upcoming. So to the people in the U.S., happy 4th of July weekend, happy Independence Day. And no matter what side of the border you live on, have a great weekend and have some fun.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.